This is so feminine, guys. When I talk about being feminine, this is like, guys, it's just so beautiful. Hello my darlings, welcome back to another video. Thank you for joining me today. On this channel I talk about fragrances, lifestyle and tea, and today I have my tea with me, and I would love for you to join me today because I will be talking about the most feminine fragrances within my collection. So when I think of a feminine scent, I'm thinking of something that is light, delicate, free, pretty, something that's tender. These are the fragrances I'm going to share with you today. So darlings, make your tea and let's start this video. So the first fragrance you need in your collection is this one here. This is my Miss Dior. This is your chypre floral style fragrance, and this is a perfume I talk so much about. I do love Miss Dior. There are many versions of Miss Dior, and this is the current modern version. This perfume was released in 2017, and this is your rose-based perfume with some rosewood in the base. For me, the most prominent note is that rose and also the citrus in the opening. There's also a praline note in here as well. It's a bit gourmand with the rose, and it has like a caramelized note to it as well. It's quite sweet but floral. We have orange bergamot in here, and I think it's that rose with the orange notes that really brings out this feminine fragrance. So that's my Miss Dior, and this is the Eau de Parfum. The next fragrance I have is this one here by Chanel, and this is my Eau Tendre. Now this is my Eau de Toilette, and this is your floral, musky, sort of fruity floral, and in the top notes we have quince, we have grapefruit, we have a heart of jasmine, and the jasmine is the one in here that I really love. It's that jasmine mixed with the grapefruit. You really get that burst of the citrus notes in the beginning, but it's the dry down. The dry down is soft, delicate, and I think this is just such a beautiful, beautiful scent. Now, there are two versions of this fragrance. We have the EDT and Eau de Parfum, and I prefer the EDT because of that fresh, soft, musky dry down. I find this one to be a lot more powdery and pretty, and I think this is just so feminine. I mean, look at the bottle. The bottle alone is pink and pretty, and just like the juice, that's how it smells. It's very delicate, and it just smells like a woman on a spring morning, you know, going shopping. It's just really pretty. So that's my chance. Okay, so guys, I'm really excited about the next fragrance. To be honest, looking at my collection over there, I am excited about a lot of these fragrances, guys. This is me, this is my category. I totally love these fragrances. Feminine, delicate perfumes, that's me. I just love it. So I'm really excited. And I'm really happy you guys are having tea with me and sharing this experience. And the next fragrance I have, guys, when I tell you about this perfume, this is so beautiful. I need to get to the point because I'm just too excited. Okay, don't put the tea down. This fragrance I have is by Diptyque. This is my Fleur de Peau. This is your cloud of delicate, poofy musk. It is powdery, it is feminine, it's like a wispy cloud of like delicate notes of florals, powder. It smells like, you know what it reminds me of, this fragrance? It reminds me of those powder puffs you can get, the vintage style. And I remember my grandmother used to have one, and it was on this beautiful, delicate handle. And it was like a light pink colour. It was just so pretty, and she used to like dust on her powder. She was just so elegant, so beautiful. And this is just that scent. It is elegant but definitely feminine. Soft aldehydes in here. We've got the Turkish rose, we've got iris, we have the musk, ambergris, you've got sandalwood. It's so beautiful. It's just really pretty. Now this is a fragrance, I promise you guys that this is the Eau de Parfum. Now I promise you, if you spray this on at night, when you wake up, the whole duvet is going to be smelling like this fragrance. It smells clean and just beautiful. So that's my Fleur de Peau. This is, if you were into feminine scents, then this is the fragrance you need to at least try. Try it and tell me what you think of this fragrance. If you're into musk, delicate powder, it smells like a cloud of beautiful powder, it's this one. So let me know your thoughts on this. It's gorgeous. So the next fragrance I have for you all is a fragrance by Penhaligon's, and this is my Artemisia. Oh guys, look at the smile on my face already. This is a fragrance that is just ideal for those of you who like your feminine fragrances, but with sort of a warm, smooth vanilla touch to it. This is the one. It is creamy and smooth. You have a heart of jasmine, vanilla, and also some violet, and there's also tea in here, guys, which is just perfect as always. This fragrance, I receive more of the vanilla, a bit of nectarine, and the violet is prominent in this perfume. So if those are the notes that you like, I think this is something you should try. The vanilla is somewhat creamy compared to sweet. It's more of a creamy, smooth vanilla, slightly gourmand, but it's a nice balance with the violet and then the fruity notes in here as well. Beautiful, lovely daytime scent as well. So that's my Artemisia. The next fragrance I have is a fragrance by Perfumes de Marly, and it's my Delina Exclusif. This is such a feminine fragrance, guys. I love this perfume. I should wear it more often, but it's very, very special, very girly. We have notes of lychee and pear. It's that heart of rose and oud that I love. The incense in here is just so special. Very feminine, beautiful, and you can just tell by the bottle. And it's just really pretty. So that's my Delina Exclusif. So the next feminine fragrance I have is a fragrance that is a bit fruity and sweet, and it's a perfume by Guerlain. This is my petite Robe Noire, and this is your candy floss bomb, blueberries. It's sweet, it's sugary. We have vanilla, rose and musk in this fragrance, and it's really beautiful. I think this is extremely feminine, guys. Oh my goodness. Oh, I need to take a moment. This is really pretty, and I don't know why I don't wear this very often. You know, this is why it's good to do these haul videos, to remind you of what you have. This is a fragrance that is stunning, very, very feminine. This is a pretty scent. It is fruity. You've got that vanilla sandalwood mix in here, that candy floss, that blueberry note. It's perfect, and I recommend the intense version if you want something that's a bit more sweeter with the vanilla, blueberry, candy floss notes. And this is gorgeous for the evenings, especially like date night as well. I would recommend wearing this perfume. And this is extremely girly, so feminine. You really do. In the opening you receive that blueberry note, sugary at the top, but it's a dry down that's really soft and beautiful. For those of you who love a fragrance that is very soft and very delicate, almost a barely there scent. When I say barely there, it's not in your face. The scent is there, but it's almost like a very delicate veil you're wearing on your skin. Now, if you like something like that, by that description, then this is a fragrance for you. Sakura is by Maison Christian Dior. Sakura has a heart of jasmine and rose, and in the opening there's some green notes in here. You have some almond blossom, and then also some cherry blossom as well. You have musk in the dry down. It's powdery, it's soft, little bit soapy as well. For me, on my skin, this turns into a true soapy, delicate fragrance. But in the opening, and I think maybe for a few hours, I receive rose and jasmine. But on the final dry down, I'm left with this powdery, soapy, musky note. So if that's something that suits you, I think this is perfect. If this is your style, if this is your personality, if you're very feminine, or you prefer scents that are more on the feminine side, then Sakura is lovely. It's a delicate floral, very light as well. So that's Sakura. My gosh, guys. Wow, it's really delightful. Whew. Up next we have a Penhaligon's fragrance, and this is a rose fragrance, and this is my Dutchess rose, and this is by the Portraits collection. This is another feminine fragrance. It is rich with like a mandarin note, so it's quite warm, syrupy orange in the opening, but we have a heart note of rose that is like the most gentle, pure rose you can dream of. Very soft and delicate, but there is a punch to it. I think in the opening you get more of a punch. This is a great balance between like modern and traditional, and it's that orange note. It's sort of sweet, sugared, like a candied orange. I just have to say, the bottle is just stunning alone. I just love the bottle, and it's very, very beautiful. So that's my Dutchess rose. I'm excited to share with you the next perfume. Now, this is a fragrance by Goutal, and I have to say, I don't find many people talking about this fragrance, but I love the notes of this. It is stunning, stunning. Nuit et Confidences is your vanilla tonka bean. It's rich, it's a bit syrupy, but it's highly feminine. It's quite soft as well. Now, this for me radiates on my skin for about, I think about 4 hours. Maybe longer if I spray a little bit heavier, but this is a perfume that if you like something that has some bergamot in the top notes, so it's got that cut of citrus, but then in the heart we have vanilla, tonka beans. It's very warm, feminine, girly, a little bit sexy, but still very feminine and pure. Then it's this one here. That vanilla, that musk note in the base as well. This is something I really do love. This is a fragrance I love for the evenings. I find this to be a very romantic, like feminine scent. And to me, I get like orange blossom, like sort of orange blossom and vanilla, sweet vanilla. Is so beautiful, guys. It's like a, is it powdery? I don't think this is that powdery, but there's a softness to it. I really do love this perfume. Definitely feminine. Oh my goodness, guys, this is one to try if you want something that's soft as well. So that's my Nuit et Confidences. My next feminine scent is a perfume by Jo Malone, and this is my Poppy and Barley. Wow, guys, you know I do love this fragrance, and this is the depiction of a woman, elegant, feminine, soft and gentle. This is your Poppy and Barley. This is a fragrance that is sort of like wispy and pretty. Oh my gosh, guys, this is just so beautiful. So beautiful. I love this perfume. It just reminds me, do you know what it reminds me of? Gosh, so many like happy memories. I don't know, it's just really pretty. This just, you know, wearing this paired with a beautiful dress. There's a creamy barley note in here with some zesty fruits as well. Pretty fragrance. The wear on this is great. It projects very well for a cologne, I must say. The longevity, well, we're not talking about longevity today, but I think the longevity is reasonable. But I have to also add, I just love these bottles. I don't know if I talk about it often enough, but I love these bottles because this makes your perfect purse spray, or to travel with if you're looking for a fragrance to always, you know, have in your bag. And I just think it's compact, but yet it's still elegant. So no matter where I go, I still have that touch of elegance with me. So I'm going to change it up a little bit. I have 5 fragrances remaining, and now this is going to be in a particular order of reaching to the most feminine. So number 5, we have The Favourite by Penhaligon's. Oh my goodness, like where do I even begin with this perfume? This is a stunning, feminine, delicate fragrance. You have notes of musk and sandalwood in here, and we have some iris as well. The most prominent note to me is iris in here. It's so beautiful. Powdery yet gentle, somewhat bright and quite strong. But it just smells like, oh, it just smells like the bottle. It smells like a fluffy pink bow. It smells lovely. This fragrance radiates so well, and it's a go-to like feminine fragrance for me. It's very soft, it's easy to wear. I mean, you can wear this to any occasion. This will make a beautiful daytime scent as well. Signature worthy. You could, yeah, you could, but I think this perfume, in my opinion, I think it's a bit more. So it's like I would want to wear this to make more of an impression, but in a gentle way. Do you know what I mean? It's like the notes are so pretty, and I would want to wear this like if I'm going out, but I want a subtle fragrance with that like hit of femininity. Then it's the favorite by Penhaligon's. Beautiful. So number 4, we have the precious Mon Guerlain. This is your gorgeous blend of jasmine, and you have vanilla, sandalwood and lavender. I receive a lot of lavender in this perfume. The aromatics in here is somewhat comforting. It's that balance of vanilla with the jasmine and the lavender. I find that very, very comforting. It's pretty. Something soothing in here. Very, very pretty. This is just so feminine, guys. This is your EDP version. And there are many versions within the Mon Guerlain range. When you wear this, you do get that vanilla, a bit more vanilla in the dry down for me, but in the opening I get a lot of lavender. It's like a lavender bomb with sandalwood, so creamy and just comforting. In at number 3 is this one here. This one is again by Guerlain. Nuit D'amour is a fragrance that is so gentle and pretty. It is so soft and wonderful. Nuit D'amour is your powdery rose with lychee and violet. It is so beautiful. This is like extremely feminine. To me this smells tender, feminine. It smells like a lady. Guys, this is really beautiful. This is something you could wear. For me personally, I wear this more in the evenings. This is like quite romantic and feminine, and it radiates quite close to the skin. It's very like romantic and feminine at the same time. It's beautiful. It's exactly what it states, Nuit D'amour. So when you first spray this, I received like an almondy sort of praline note. Powdery iris. It's just so stunning. It's perfect for the evenings. So in at number 2 for your most feminine scents has to be my La Colle Noire, and this is by Maison Christian Dior. La Colle Noire is your rose balm. If you like a watery, delicate rose that's fruity, it's this one here. There is a good balance between the rose and the peony in the heart of this fragrance, but in the opening we've got some lemon. In the base we have musk, sandalwood and oud. Very delicate oud in here, but it's really gorgeous. It's just that girly scent. It smells really feminine. It's airy, it's soft. You really get the berries in here. You get lots of fruits. You have peach, raspberry. It's really pretty. This just smells so feminine, so girly. So if you like something that is fruity with some rose, musk and a woody base, and the woody base is very light. To me this is more your fruity rose, then it's this one here. It's Le Colle Noire. Guys, I just see there's a smile on my face because I love this fragrance so much. I think anything by Christian Dior in terms of their florals are my favorite. So delicate, it's just perfection. Really beautiful feminine notes, and the packaging is just unreal. So that's my La Colle Noire. Okay, so in at number 1 for my top feminine scent, guys, what I'm about to tell you now is a fragrance that I just adore, and again it's by one of my favorite perfume houses. It's a niche fragrance and it's by Maison Franciscaire de Jeanne, and it's my Feminin Pluriel. Oh my goodness, my darlings. So Feminin Pluriel is exactly what it states, okay? You know you don't judge a book by its cover, but today you judge a fragrance by its label, and it's exactly that. It is feminine in every single way. It is violet, it is powdery, it is soft. It's just a pleasure to wear. This radiates well. Oh my goodness, guys, I could really go on about this fragrance, and I don't know, guys, this one, I don't know if this is going to be my new signature scent, and if it is, am I still sticking with Maison Franciscaire de Jeanne? Like, what's going on? It just wins every single time. Every single time this fragrance wins. Now, if you like something, now remember, we are talking about feminine scents. We're talking about gentle, airy, you know, delicate, pretty fragrances, and this is one of them. You really get that hit of violet. Now, when you try this, believe me when I tell you this, when you try this fragrance, you're going to receive a delicate violet note. You're going to receive the impression that it's not going to last, but this is powerful. It is very powerful. It stays on my skin for hours. I can smell it after about 6-7 hours. It's still on my skin. I think possibly 8, but this stays on my skin for the longest time possible. Feminin Pluriel has a vetiver, orange blossom, there's a rose and violet, and it's just a really special fragrance to me. I love it. And again, this is my type of bottle. I really love the design of this bottle. I just find it so elegant, so pretty, and it's rose gold, it's blush pink, it's everything. This is my #1 feminine fragrance. This is so feminine. If you agree with me, hit that like button. If you like feminine fragrances, hit the subscribe button, be one of my darlings. Let's talk about fragrances and tea together. And this is my #1 fragrance. So if you love feminine scents, this is one to try. Let me know your views on this in the comment section below. So that, my darlings, was a small collection of my most feminine fragrances. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I really do hope you found some inspiration for fragrances. When I'm buying a fragrance, I do like to match my fragrance with my personality or my mood or how I'm feeling, and feminine perfumes is something that I do love. I'm very much attracted to that, and I'm very much like feminine, masculine, harsh, gentle. I'm very much like that. I can be neutral sometimes, but the majority of the times I'm a bit more on the feminine side. So this is my collection. If you have any recommendations, they are welcome. And I'm very curious to find out what is your most feminine perfumes in your collection. Please let me know. So darlings, thank you so much for joining me in today's video, and I will be sharing with you some more from my collection. So I'll see you in the next video. Have a wonderful day.